Let's go, boys. Good to be back. What up? On Monday, I said it was good to be back. Today, it's really good to be back. I finally feel good. Charts aren't doing much, but hey, we do what we do, and it's good to be feeling finally normal. It is Wednesday, to my knowledge, and Bitcoin is trading sideways yet again. Just where we left it, baby. That's what I love about Bitcoin and Litecoin, I guess. That's what I love about it. You leave, come back, it's still at the same spot. You don't have to worry. Hopefully that changes soon. We're going to take a look at the charts today. Bitcoin, all of your top coins that you're looking at as well. Ethereum, ADA, Cardano, the meme coins, the non-meme coins, all the stuff. So we're gonna jump into it. Probably do Bitcoin then dollar. Those are the big players today. Huge clickbait title. Biggest emergency. There's no emergency. The emergency is this community right here. I don't know. I was trying to think of something cool. Couldn't think of it. But we're here. So smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. We did have someone subscribe right as I went live. Share the stream out to your friends. Engage with the live chat. Always be engaging. ABE. Always be engaging. And let's see. Who was that? What's up, Mohammed Firdaus Mod Noor? And actually an hour ago, Bryce Hennessy. Probably not here. But what up, Bryce? Good to have you guys. Classic chilling day here on Bitcoin. I'm trading on Femex, by the way. Shout out to Femex. The link in the video description below and in the chat. Our sponsor, great exchange, no KYC, big bonuses by using my link. They have all kinds of goodies, all kinds of things, everything you need. Sign up using my link. It's good stuff. I have this really old, this really old long position still open. I figured I would give you guys a look at it again. If this works, come on. There we go. You probably can tell why I don't want to close it. If I leave this open, so let's do it this way. If this wasn't my career, if I was just like a normal non-streaming crypto guy, I would have closed this. I would have closed this long. It was from 16.5. There's been plenty of opportunity to close even right now. However, it's not as fun that way for me. I don't get to show you guys. And also, here's like I think this is really it. And I think a lot of people here can relate. The flex that this position could be. It was open right here. The flex that this position could be by the end of the year or end of next year. You can't buy that. You can't buy that with money. There's no flex bigger than that. If I have this long open and Bitcoin's like back at all-time highs, it'll just be nutty. I have paid almost $1,000 in fees probably by this point, so that's why I wouldn't recommend it. But it's still open. It is up 400%. I did close half of it for, at the time, like a $3,500 gain. Still have about $3,300 in P&L unrealized. And it's just chilling here. So I'm going to be doing some live trades today, probably on Femex, if the opportunity rises. So we're going to keep our eyes out for some slick trades. Let's pull up the charts, man. There we go. Bitcoin, the coin of bits. Let's take a peek. Yesterday, all right, this is not bad. Let's do it. Let's do it. Not bad at all. On the 1st of October, we had a pretty booming month opener here with the 3 or 4% daily candle that did close very strongly and unfortunately right at that 200 daily and 200 weekly moving average. I don't want to talk about this every day, but I don't know how not to. This is the most important. So maybe the clickbait isn't title. Maybe the clickbait isn't title. What are my words right now? Maybe the title isn't clickbait. As this is an emergency. It is important. This is all you need to know, in my opinion, right now in the crypto market. This applies to Bitcoin, it applies to your altcoins, everything. Is Bitcoin is right now battling the most important price on the chart for, I would say, the short to mid-term. The long-term, irrelevant, but short to mid-term, absolutely. And that is right here at 28,000. We'll just say 28,000. That is the 200 daily, the green line here. We can see this on the chart. And actually, I'll remove some of these. There we go. 200 daily right there. 200 weekly, just to rehash. Right there as well. That might sound like, oh, that probably always happens. Never happens. You never see those two moving averages together at that precision. This is it. This is absolutely it. When we had fallen back in August and September on this channel, every stream I said, I think we're going back to the 200. Even if we're going to go back lower, retest our lows, maybe even break 15K like some of you were thinking, some probably still are, I still think we're going back to the 200. It did happen. That was kind of an underrated call. That was a little bit of an underrated call. We have returned there. We got a nice daily close. I'm not loving the weekly condition, but we are on Wednesday. We have plenty of time in this week to close again back above 28. That will be my signal in my brain for bulls back in control, at least in the short term. Unfortunately, right now, we're at 27.5, which is very close. That's about a 2%, actually less, about 1 and change away from that 200 daily and weekly moving average. And so this is not a bad setup. Yesterday and the day before, we did sell off, and we did have a rejection. I do not like this top wick. It does make me a little uncomfortable, but here's what I'm looking at right now, and that is the low. Yesterday's low, October 3rd, touched to 27,150. On this move up, before we even tested the 200, we said basically we could run past it, backtest it, and continue moving up, and I don't think that's the likely scenario. More likely we could see a move to the 200 and then a higher low. That's the important part here. Higher low. You can really have some wiggle room as to where would invalidate this. I think reasonably under 26K invalidated. That was September 25th's low. We moved higher underneath there. This is a lot sketchier and probably off the table for the short term. You could even say 26.6. However, for this stream, we're going to go with 27.1. Yesterday's low. If this holds, we have a higher low. I'd expect a retest of 28K, and then that's when things get hella spicy. We break through that, and we close this weekly above 28K. The rest of the year is going to have a very different attitude, I have a feeling. So what I like about the last two daily candles, I hate this wick, but yesterday we saw selling price action from the 200. Yesterday, that selling price action looks a little exhausted. We had this very solid red-bodied candle into a thinner doji candle. This is a symptom of exhaustion, at least at this price level currently. That is a good sign. At the moment, the daily is trading in a bullish engulf, and that will remain true if price stays above 27.5 into the rest of the day, and we'll figure out or try to gauge that probability as we go forward. Remember, guys, none of this is financial advice. I'm just doing what I would do anyway on stream. Please don't make trades copying what I do or something like that. Just try to incorporate what I can, what value I can give you into your own trading. Take it, shamelessly rip it. It's yours, and hopefully that helps you be a little better trader. That's the only goal here. So zooming into this day right here, we have a very tight range of less than $100 on that daily close open and close yesterday. This could be good. This could be good, but we are way, way, way too close to losing this bearish engulf to be too confident about it. That is not even $35, which is less than, it's about like 1.012% or something. So anything can happen into this day, but I'm liking it. If we get daily close in this condition, I would expect then tomorrow to see a more solid green candle. It might look something like this. Bloop, back to that 200. That would be golden. Higher low, higher low, higher low. Let's get it. That would be awesome. That would be sick. Let's look at the day here. Daily money flow finally green as of October 3rd. It had been red, meaning money had been leaving the crypto market on the daily time frame since August 15th. September, October. So that's over 2 months. Wait, 1 month. Close to 2 months of red money flow, money leaving. Finally rolling over here. Now, that is exciting in of itself, but there is a little cautionary tale according to Market Cypher B. Link in the video description below. Shout out to Market Cypher B. I don't shout it out enough. There's a little caution here. VWAP has now moved to negative. And basically what I see or how I interpret this is we, for many streams, said money flow is rolling over. We don't know when it will happen on the day, but it is happening. About September 17th, we got the signal, and we could have even taken it maybe on the 15th from this low. But it did roll over, and that is bullish, and we do expect to see upside price action from that. However, when we get this rolling over, what we also tend to see a lot of the time is VWAP move from positive to negative, or from one side to the other. And this typically, in my view of this, foreshadows some kind of pullback. Now, that could be this higher low, potentially right here. Or again, holding 26, we're still good. We might come down, maybe test this kind of order block-ish ish candle from 27K to 26.9, that would still be a higher low. That would still be fine. That daily might be suggesting that. Could be suggesting that. I think our trend line is going to be right about there. Yep. Trend line right there, October 6th or 7th, kind of targeting a date and time there. So this could definitely happen. And I would still kind of expect this if it holds. And that is what I'm seeing from this VWAP alone. The VWAP is a very powerful, in fact, in my opinion, the most important part of the market cipher B is how the VWAP is set up. That is showing us some shorter term, I would say, price action. If we do get a solid green candle tomorrow, that VWAP is just going to rip right back up and we're going to be full going, full power, full steam ahead. Momentum has set higher highs. Great sign for an uptrend. I like it. You see this little red dot here? That kind of does line up with that very shorter term downside price action. That's not looking bad. Our highs are pretty clear on RSI. We have higher highs on price, higher highs on RSI. No issues. Zero issues. I like that. Nothing on the week has changed. You can kind of see this same play. Nice little gumdrop. Same play, really. We had red money flow for 2 weeks. That has already seemed to remedy into next week. That is a crazy setup. But even as money flow is red, VWAP started creeping up and flipped over, and that was pretty much when we started rolling to the upside. So the VWAP is not to be slept on. A very powerful, very useful indicator, in my opinion. Let's do this. Going down to the smaller time frames really quick. Let's just peek at one more indicator here on the day. Battling with the cloud. I don't hate it. I kind of see, just based on the daily, the potential for 26. Move back up. 200 continues. Break to what, 29? I would say 29K. And then come on back down. This could be a wick under the 200. I cross my fingers as a wick to the 200. But we do see a very thick flat cloud here on the day at 27.5. And that typically shows us, or is like magnetic to price, I like to say, when you move back above it. So at the moment, not magnetic. And it is further ahead in time. That's why I like Ichimoku Cloud. It does put in some time stuff where other indicators really do fail to do so. It tries to project out. But if or when we are above this cloud and we kind of pass time over this flat part, I would expect to see a back test there. That could offer a pretty good entry to a trade, in my opinion. And you can even see over here in the future, 90 days out, that cloud starting to roll over. And when that cloud rolls over, we see a twist like this. We call that a change in the winds. Ichimoku Cloud, unsurprisingly, is a Japanese indicator. And the metaphors don't stop. I love it. A change in winds. I think we need a change in winds right now. I don't know about you guys, but I do. That's looking pretty classy. That's looking very classy. So I'm going to roll down to the 12-hour and just see if I notice anything particular. Higher high on money flow. 12-hour looks pretty geared. That looks pretty geared. Go to the 6. A little bit of danger. As we've gone from the weekly being, in my opinion, the most bullish looking to the daily, I am noticing already that the degree of bullishness is kind of scaling down with the time frame. And that does line up with the daily VWAP note I just made, as we might be expecting some shorter or very short, let's call it instant or present downside price action. Not necessarily today or in this moment, but the smaller time frames not reflecting the longer time frames. You usually expect them to get in line, as they say. Get in line. 4. Well, that's not the 4. Yeah. 4 hour looking gorgeous. Wow. Did not expect this. So maybe I misspoke or I spoke too soon. 4 hour actually looking significantly more bullish than the 6 in my opinion. Money flow breaking to a higher high. Bearish momentum unable to hold on. Now, it has not rolled over yet. We're still kind of seeing the will they, won't they thing. You could, of course, see something like that. But that is a very, very weak negative momentum there. I like that. Let's come back up. 4 hour looking good. This is good shit. This is good shit. All right. The hourly. We have a higher low here. So that's also reflecting pretty much the same thing we've seen on these time frames. Upside price action on the very, very short, the present time frames. The hourly looking strong. So we're going to take a peek at where we would look for upside here on the hour, and that is okay. I might be so bold as to make this prediction. So we have that threat of the higher low or potentially moving down to 26K. So here's kind of how I see it. A very shallow retrace, the 382 is sitting right there at 27.7. Although the 618 is directly at the 200. This is spicy. Yep, this is cool. So if we see price rejected on these lower time frames, we see some bullishness. If we see it rejected 27.7, I think that is likely gonna swing us low. I'm not in the camp that that's necessarily gonna happen. I will stick with the bullish side here and say 28K for this lower time frame unraveling. I think 28K is a great target. It may be taking something like this on a trade. If you are impatient, maybe mark it there, stop right underneath this low, and targeting 28K for a 2.67 to 1. That's not a bad trade. I might take this one. I might take this one. On the other side, if we break through 28K to the 200, I think that is the more bullish scenario where we see this low time frame, higher low play out. I think I like that. Yeah, I like that. Money flow on the 30 rolling off. So it was most bullish on the weekly. Then it kind of scaled down, still bullish. Till we get to the 6 hour where we saw some weakness. And then now from the 6 and below, a little more strength actually. And that is not a bad sign. So just kind of putting that image in our heads, maybe we would expect something like this. So the really small time frames, looking bullish. We go to 30 hour, 4 hour, whatever. 6 hour a little heavy, so maybe we see a retrace to the 38. 6 hour rolls over, pulls back. Maybe we return to this trend line. Move something like that. That would be interesting as the daily, weekly kind of play out. Yeah, right. On these real lows, we see this. I know lots of people are looking at it. I haven't read the chat yet. I will right as soon as I get down to the after I finish the 5 minute. Just a second. I know a bunch of people probably looking at this. If not, I don't know why. This is interesting. This does look like an inverse head and shoulders. We have this kind of cursive V looking thing. Basically, I guess our neckline would be right here. No, let's flip it. Even I have problems viewing these upside down. So our neckline actually right there. And this is the right shoulder. This would be the head. This would be whatever. Left shoulder, right shoulder. Something like that. That does line up with what I just doodled, actually. Did I delete that? There we go. Got it. That's looking pretty good. This is solid. This is solid. Like, this is 2 points of price. The same point twice. Double top, whatever you want to call it. Which does typically kind of paint out that inverse head and shoulders or head and shoulders pattern. This is very clean. So basically you're battling that resistance. And what do we want to see? We always want to see a break of the neckline, a back test of the neckline. That's the entry. And then a move, a continuation move. That is, man, that actually, this all looks pretty good. This all looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It's okay. Not quite as much of the juice there on the 15. 5 looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that is what we're gonna see. Nice. We're gonna look at the dollar next, and then of course jump into our altcoins, all the other charts you guys want to see. This is a good time. I'm going to now interact with the chat. I know I've been a very bad papa. Been a bad papa here, not reading the chat, but I'm pulling it up now, guys. What you can do for me is please vote in the poll, like, subscribe, share, enable notifications, hit that little bell, and then enable them on your mobile device, or else that bell doesn't do anything. That'd be awesome. The more that you guys do that, the more the stream gets shown to new people. So here we go. We got 240 votes on the poll. 37% of us looking for Dumptober. At the same time, 63% of us are looking for either Uptober or Pumptober. I want Pumptober. We've had enough. We had Dumpuary. No, actually, we went up in January. We've had like Dumply, Dumploon, Dump August, Down Timber. Like, let's get it. Let's get an Uptober, right? It's gibberish. It's gibberish. We deserve green candles. Can we look at B&B? Yes, we can. Stein, Ravenhorst. One new all-time high, V. The all-time high has been in your heart the whole time. What's up, 10x Nino, Chris Goss? I'm just yelling out who I see. Crypto Santa Claus, ho ho ho. Digital Asset Degen, Folsom Hodel, Hendrick. How you doing, Hendrick? Gary Escobar. Ilya Sazheznev. I need my Kyle Joshua tree. Magnus Larson. Hi, Dan, bruh. Matija Nikolic. MGTOW Biologic. Nick Young, Once a Wild Pony. Randy Greer, Redman. Robert Fisher, S Dog Stein. TND Tesla, how you doing? Pickle, V Neil, and Wustenbrog. I don't even know if that's German. I just like saying it that way. How are you guys doing? What are you looking at? What are you feeling today? What are you feeling? What's up, Craig? Jason says, let's go October. All right. What's up, Paul? What is up? I'm feeling good. I think my antibiotics are done today. It's been a week. I went to the hospital, I think, Tuesday night. I'm feeling a lot better. Finally, I felt like dog shit yesterday. Monday, I felt okay. Today, I feel much better. Trending up. I'm in an uptrend of vibes. Uptrend of vibes. I think the more exact entry will be right there, potentially. Kind of like that more, too. 2 to 1. 2 to 1. What's up, Alex S? If dollar dumps after the rally, then Bitcoin could pump. You know, guys, I talked about this Monday. I'll say it again. What's interesting is Bitcoin and the dollar not trading as inversely as they have in the past. Now, I always say, do not believe in correlation. Like, do not believe in correlation. People, there are, I don't know, maybe in stocks it makes more sense, maybe, you know, whatever. But in crypto, I've never seen a correlation that didn't eventually break. Like, we have heard everything under the sun. It does this. When stocks go up, it goes up. When stocks go up, it goes down. When the dollar goes up, it goes down. When the dollar goes down, it goes up. It always breaks. They're all fleeting. So maybe the correlations are real, but they are deceptive because they are fleeting. They go away. They're not useful. They're, in my opinion, it's like a mechanism of the market to get you comfortable with an idea, meaning traders and retail. And then it just takes it away at the time where it is the most obvious. Typically, I'd say after a fourth iteration, we see whatever it is break when it's like the most confident. You've seen it happen over and over and again. You profited and you're like, here it is. I'm ready. That's when it takes all the gains back. Be very weary. Maybe, you know, whatever. Maybe just be very weary of correlation. I don't think that they are smart. Like if we look back, let's just to the start of the year. Start of the year. There we go. So at the start of the year, what has Bitcoin done in general? It has trended up in general, and the dollar has trended down in general, right? So we can say, but Tom, there's a correlation. Sure. However, the dollar now over the entire year is net positive, and so is Bitcoin. This has not been true. We have not seen this happen in a while. 21, right here at the top, right here at the top. Bitcoin trended down the entire year. Dollar trended up the entire year. 22, I mean. Trended up the entire year, down the entire year. Perfect correlation almost. Perfect. Dollar up, Bitcoin down. 21 to 22. Bitcoin pretty much sideways, slightly up. I just kind of realized, I guess I knew this, but almost all of the gains were in 2020. There's so little gains in 22. 2x, but anyway. Dollar traded kind of sideways, but mostly up. Here they were acting similar. Then the next year, they traded inversely. Like, these correlations are traps. Doesn't mean that thinking about them or being aware of them isn't valuable. It just, they're a trap. They're a trap to get you comfortable. Don't ever get comfortable in trading. The minute you're comfortable and sure is the minute you lose. In March, we had the sell-off, inverse there. What's interesting is, what I really just like wanted to show, though, is I think there's a time, yes, there's a time from 2015, maybe even potentially before then, where Bitcoin pretty much just went up and the dollar really did a lot of upside movement as well. Like a very good amount. Where did that go? 17 Bitcoin up, dollar down. 14 Bitcoin not on Coinbase. Dollar side. Like, I don't know. I'm getting too into it. I'm getting lost in the sauce, but just be wary. I don't know how I got on this rant, but thank you for getting me on it. We are going to look at Dixie next, for sure. We're going to look at the dollar next, but I want to do a little more interaction, see what you guys are looking at. XRP to 20K, Bitcoin to 0. Gary Escobar, that is a wild thing. That's a wild, I mean, everyone is welcome here. We don't kink coin shame here. You're allowed to believe in whatever you want, but mathematically, that is a bonkers statement, but good luck. Lifer's bullish also. Yeah, Lifer's been one of the few that have been bullish with me, like, I think the entire time, right? What up, Randy? What's up, fam? Take a look at Sol. We'll take a look at Sol today. I already have it pulled up. We'll get into that. Let me see. If dollar day. Oh, yeah, you said if dollar pumps or dumps, Dixie could, whatever. Yeah, I'm having trouble speaking. My word, I'm having like dyslexia today. I don't know. Commercial break. Why is there a commercial break? I don't know. Is YouTube sneaking in commercials now? Dumptober's winning. It's winning, but there's two. So we split the bullish vote, and we had just one option for the bearish vote. So Dumptober is winning specifically, but if I only had Pumptober and Dumptober, likely Pumptober would be winning, right? In this poll, just this poll. Keep voting in the poll. Keep liking and subscribing. There's a way to send you an MP on Discord. Manuel Correra. Yeah, you just click my name, send. I didn't even talk about it. Yeah, join the Discord. There you go. Links in the chat. Discord.gg/TomCrown. I'm in there. Thousands of crypto traders in there talking 24/7. It's a good place to be. It's the best place to keep up with our live streams and content faux show. And yes, you can send me direct messages there. There you go. ZigZ. Yeah. Tillin. Super healthy decorrelation. Mega cycle bull moon. Not financial advice. That's a good thing to add. Agreed. That's what I want. That's what I want in my life. FTA, we got Ethereum. We got Ethereum today. I guess I closed the tab. Definitely looking at Ethereum today. Definitely looking at it. I'll pull it up. We're going to get into the alts in just a moment. We're going to do dollar first. Probably won't have a lot to say on the dollar. I already went on a rant of the dollar, so I probably won't spend too much time on it. But we will look at Ethereum. We will look at Solana. We have it up. We will look at Ripple XRP. Ripple XRP, yes. I want to look at Pepe at some point just because that short's fire. Still being fire. Apes being boring. S&P 500, peak that too. That short's fire. Good. We'll look at a lot of stuff. Don't you worry. I want to know what you guys want to look at, though, because I have not been paying attention to what the buzz is. There's not a lot of buzz. You guys, if 2020, 21 was your first bull market in crypto, right now is a great time to be like reflecting on the lessons learned. And that sounds so cliche and stupid and like waste of time. It's not. Think about the things that trapped everyone, because I promise you, with my bottom dollar, that those exact same things are going to trap new people, and hopefully not you guys as you found this channel. Hopefully we'll just puke enough knowledge onto you that you'll be insulated from it, but learn from those things. The same exact things with different names will be swapped in. And something else to observe is the cooling down of, like, remember there was like a flavor of the week every week, and it went into the bear market too, of like new coin, new thing, revolutionary. Learn skepticism. It would be great if all these promises were true that are made by different projects and things, but almost none of them are. Like, how many coins have partnered with Google or Amazon or Walmart or, you know, like whatever, and in what capacity has that ever played out? And in what capacity are they actually partnered? In my my response would probably be not at all. Like, probably not at all. I don't know. Chainlink, we got Chainlink. We definitely, yeah, I got pulled up here. We got Chainlink. We'll take a peek at that as well. Digital asset. You don't want a dollar that's been touched by anyone's bum. Interesting. Why not? And how do you know? What's up, loading name? Hi, Dan Brad. Novocaine. Gala. Never waste my time like Bitcoin. Gala never wastes your time. It does waste your money, though. Or at least it has historically. At least it has. Oh, Gala. 83 cents down to 12 for a 98 fiver. 98 fiver. Yikes. Yikes. I got AVAX here. Probably take a look at AVAX as well. I don't really want to take a look at Ape, but I don't know. People keep wanting to look at it. VRA. You know what, Daniel? For you, bro. Yeah. For you, we'll look at VRA. That was the wrong one, probably. We'll even do a fresh chart of VRA. People have asked about it a good amount, at least enough for me to like remember people asking about it over the last few weeks. So we'll look at it then. Oh, show. Connor Anderson. Has anyone ever told you your voice is sexy? Yeah, dog. Yeah. I don't know. Years of smoking cigarettes, maybe. Microphone doesn't hurt. I appreciate you. No homo. No homo. Theta, Cripsack. I actually have a long on Theta open right now. And I have not looked at it. I like the set it and forget it mentality in crypto. Wow. You know what sucks, though? I have a long on Theta. And it's in the green. But then you look at Theta Bitcoin, and this looks like dog shit. Oh, no. Like, it looks like it will have a very violent rally at some point. But this looks like dog. Man, look at this. Like, fall. Now you've hit this, and this is like starting to look bottom reversal-ish, which is not the end of it. This is a good thing. However, now you have this flat bottom with lower highs forming, and you've just pounded this support. And then you look left, and that was the support right before the run-up. And then you kind of like squint your eyes a little bit, and then you'll see left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and neck. Like, and the neckline's pretty good. And it's like, oh no, where do you go when this pattern that has a high probability of breaking the downside breaks the downside? Where do you go? You fall like another 50% against Bitcoin. Yikes. But we'll look at Theta Dollar in a little bit here. I'm just warming up the pipes. Here. Deer stunk for a short reentry. Deer 401 says CryptoNado. CryptoNado's in the Discord. He's always sharing his goodies. BNB, yeah, pull up BNB. This is a good practice, good reminder. We'll do them in order of market cap. We'll do coins in order of market cap. I like that. That's fair. What's up, RS Miller? How you doing, brah? What's near new people? I see Aegis, Arnaldo Silva, B Team Crypto, B Cash. You were here in the beginning, but I didn't get to shout you out. Kristen Lake, Clint Downing, Connor Anderson, of course, Craig Bowen, Sharknado, Daniel, Cripstock. Who did I miss? Does it matter to you, not me? What's up, brah? Good to see you. J Chap, that's a new one. James Packard, John Shemensky, I like that name. Josh Raphael, Kick Drum, in all caps like that. Lazarus Hand. Muzz G, Nadim, how you doing? Uf. Philip J. Fry, my favorite character on Futurama. Sergio, what are you looking at? Sergio, what are you looking at today? That's one of my favorite things about streaming for years is when you see like people who have been around for years or maybe have taken a break come back and you remember them and like you know that they're also chart people. I love seeing what they're looking at. What are you guys looking at? How are you feeling? Like, that is awesome. Sergio, what are you looking at? You got to tell us. What's on the Sergio Dar? What's up, V Neil? Are y'all ready for emergency alert? That's right, Nunya. Everyone brace for the biggest emergency ever clickbaited. Ever. Has there ever been a video you've watched with emergency in the title and it was actually an emergency? Nah. What's up, DJ Johnny? How you doing? Rules Crypto. Sup. Something in chat? Robert, you know the deal. S Dog. Ola Rao. I don't know what that is. BCH for... Yeah, all right. Yeah, pull up Bikashi. Bakash. We'll look at it. Ooh, Bcash not looking too bad against Bitcoin there. That's not bad. We'll look at that then. We'll go in order of market cap, capitalo. No, we never got to 150. That's so sad. That's so sad. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. 330 votes. I'll keep that poll open. Keep voting in it, though. How many likes do we have? 180 likes. We got 420 viewers. Blaze it. Let's get 420 likes. I believe in you guys. I believe in each and every one of you. Has the ability to click that button. Jay Bond's here, brah. What's up, brah? Just Bitcoin, sir. Choppy, yeah. Yep. I know. It's like, I also like what I was saying. I like when people come back, because when stuff's so boring, it's a great way to be like, hey, do you want to contribute to making the content? Tell me what you're looking at. There's not a lot to look at today. We're going to look at, coming up, we're going to take a peek at the dollar. We talked about it a good amount already in the stream. We will look at the S&P 500, but we're going to look at, in order of market cap, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, BCH, Link, Sol, VRA. I'll move VRA up because I know I'll forget. And then maybe a few goodies. Maybe a few other goodies. Maybe. Depends on how good y'all are. If we get 420 likes, we'll do every single altcoin that I have a tab up for, which is a lot. If we don't get 420 likes, we'll see how far we get. Blaze it. Sergio, good tip. Good tip. So, interesting concept. I was saying, if you are on your first bear market and it was your first bull market in 21, think about the things that happened, because they're going to repeat. Sergio bringing up a good point that reminds me of something here. Looking at the new altcoins. So, what ran the hardest in the last bull market? The answer is random new shitcoins. Like, absolutely. There were some big gains on coins that have been around, but coins that were in their first bull market saw the most unrealistic returns. Now, that doesn't mean they all do. And in fact, 99% of them do, I would say, do not or will not. So don't think it's just shooting fish in a barrel. But there is reality there. And all of the crypto OGs, we all do this. We all keep an eye. And we're like, what are people talking about? As things kind of wrap up or get less bearish, I'm doing the same. Just keeping my eyes and ears open for what altcoins are already kind of generating buzz. Like, have a little momentum going into what is hopefully the bull market start, right? It's a good tip. Open a club. We're up in the club. The Discord's the club. Taking a big rip from me now. Thank you, Fade and TradFi. I appreciate that. No commercials here. I don't know. Man. Grind it, twist it, roll it, bop it. Can we look at Dot, the Bearded Wanderer? I'll pull it up. I can't just continuously add things. Unless we get 420 likes, then you guys got all my time. I'm not sure I'll have big insights for Dot, because last time we looked at it, the last few times, it's exactly on course, short filled. But maybe we will. We'll see how we're feeling. Can I check Rune? I'll pull it up again. So I'll pull up charts for everybody that they're looking at. I'll pull it up, and I'm just going to kind of see what we had last time we looked at it. I know we looked at Rune recently. Let's give it a play of the hype music for another chart I just pulled up looking dope. God, I need to go to music. I need to go to EDM. I need to go to dubstep, rhythm, whatever. I just need my wubs, dude. Where do you look for that research? What research? Which one? Sorry, you got to be specific, because I don't get to see every message. Hope you're feeling better, dude. I'm feeling way better. Today's the first day I feel good. Go BTC, go. Go Bitcoin, go. It's not going, but it will. It will. Meme coins like Shiba, yeah. I mean, it wasn't just meme coins, but it's that concept of when the market starts turning around. Like, so let's say when in a bull market, the market gets hot, and in a bear market, it gets cold, right? Cliche. But when we get cold, at some point we freeze. At some point we can't get any colder, and things start thawing out. It's not exciting. It's not hype, but it starts thawing, right? I believe we are already thawing. And in fact, I think we've been thawing all year. You guys know that I have been on the side of, I think we're in the bull market start since January. So I took the long 16.5. But when things start thawing, just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Don't go all in on random shit, because like I said, 99% of them will just rug. They won't pump. but 1% will have such a disproportionately large gain to them, like Shiba early, like whatever, Pepe early. Just keep your eyes and ears open. A lot of profits are made that way. 2017 was ICOs, the better Bitcoin. Yeah, the Bitcoin killers. Whatever happened to them? Whatever happened to the Ethereum killers? There was a lot of Ethereum killers. Turns out that blockchains are inanimate and virtually immortal, and they don't get killed. Neo? Wurstenbruggen. Let me see. I haven't pulled up Neo. That's a name I haven't heard around these parts in quite some time. Wow, shitty volume. Shitty liquidity. Shitty quiddy. Shitty quiddy. Hey, that's not. What's weird? Neo looks a lot like Litecoin, in my opinion, as a chart. It looks a little weaker, which is breath of fresh air. See something weaker. I still love my Litecoin. I love Litecoin so much, I'm allowed to rip on it. No one else loves it. So I'm allowed to make fun of it. You guys aren't. Just me. Let me see. Throw it. Did want to... Come on. There we go. Kind of looks like Litecoin, honestly. It's like you have your high in 2007. And actually, this brings me to a good lesson, too. God, we're not getting much TA in so far. We're getting mostly just rants. I'm in a ranty mood, though. I feel good. I like ranting. Get rid of this. That's good. That looks a lot like Litecoin. You have your high in 2017, and then in 21, you have it, again, a little weaker. You had a lower high, Litecoin double top, but a lot of 2017 coins look like this. Here's another lesson. We're full of I'm just dropping gold coins today, guys. Smash the like buttons for these gold coins. So a lot of 2017 coins look like this. Why? I could not tell you. I have no idea, but I can show you that they look the same. They had explosive rallies in their earlier first bear markets and then pretty much failed to make a new all-time high. There are exceptions like Ethereum, but it wasn't its first bull market. Same with Litecoin, but there are some exceptions. But be wary of this, because I know a lot of new people, especially people who had their first bull run, especially people who joined late in that bull run in 21, are getting married to their new coins, right? And they probably heard me say, oh, Tom said new coins. Got to keep an eye out. And they're thinking my coins are still new. Nope. They're no longer virgins. Bull market virgin coins. There is a realistic possibility that whatever new coin that exploded in the 21 bull run ends up looking like this in the next one. Very realistic possibility. What comes to mind? Shiba. Something like that. Many of these coins that pumped like crazy, they may not make new all-time highs. And in fact, Litecoin or Neo may never make new all-time highs. I believe they both will, especially Litecoin, but they may never. So be very wary. Be very wary. Weary and wary. Wary. Be both. Why be one? Be both. Don't get married. The only thing you can marry is Bitcoin. Bitcoin will never cheat on you. Never cheat on you. You don't have to marry him. But if you're only going to marry one, hands down. YFI 2. I'll pull it up. I have not looked at Yiffies. I haven't looked at this chart since 21, and I guess there's a reason. Yes, there's a reason. It does not, it's no longer traded on the exchange that was on. This is going to be annoying. Let's see what, OKX is just not going to have enough history for me, though, I feel. Because I believe they listed it during, like, the hype. Like, when it, like, was at the top. There we go, crypto index. There it is. That is interesting and as equally ugly as it is interesting chart. Looks like dog. This gets the dog S. Weird. Oh, I'm so tempted to maybe look at it because it looks so weird. All right. We're going to get into the charts here in a second. I swear to God. Good time. Join the Discord. Like, subscribe. Also, sign up with Femex, our sponsor. Sign up. You can be trading on this sweet platform with me. I should have taken... Can I open separate... I actually don't know if I can open separate orders. I don't want to mess with this one. I'll have to ask my Femex person. I can't remember. I've used so many exchanges, I can't remember. Some of them you can have like 2 different longs, and it doesn't make a difference mathematically, but it makes a difference for me psychologically. I can't remember if Femex does or not. I'll figure it out. Make a dump by the end of this month, Tom. I'm Tom. I'm bullish. Tom is bearish. Tom. It's probably very neutral. Why do you think that, Tom? What's up, Goud? Seen that sex coin? No. And I don't think that the price is 10 million plus, but I know I understand the concept you're talking about. That is basically there was a coin, it was like 42 coin, right? And its supply was 42, and it had like an astronomically high per coin cost. Net total supply infinite. I can't find it. Maybe it's on Coin or CMC. I just typed in CMC sex into my browser. Oh no. That's not gonna have good results. I can't find it. But it's basically like a mental gymnastic. So we saw in 2017 like the advent of really big supplies, which makes the coin price very small. And then psychologically people go, I'd rather own 1 million Doge than 1 Bitcoin. Throw all that shit out of your brain. Throw all of those thoughts out of your brain. There's no such thing as 1. There's no such thing as 1 million in the concept of these are just numbers representing a supply. So 1 is also 1 billion if you just multiply everything by 1 billion. Like, maybe I didn't describe that right, but you can say, oh, can't get 1 Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin is not a thing. It's 100 million sats. 1 Bitcoin is not a thing. It's just an arbitrary accounting thing that we chose. Getting more coins doesn't benefit you. It does not benefit you at all. Makes no difference. I want to go into that more, but my brain's foggy right now. My brain's still a little foggy, but I'm feeling good. You must be gayed from Twitter fan. What? I don't know what that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, he's probably talking about Tom. Did he reply? A few market must include the people. This is why meme. What? What are you? What? I have no idea what you're saying, dude. Look at platinum. I think you said that the other day, and I didn't look at it. Tom is a crab. That's true. Tom is bull. Tom is bear. Tom is crab. Tom is a paradox that destroys itself. I don't know if I have a platinum chart. I know that I have like charted it before. This is an ancient chart. There we go. I know I've charted it, but like very long ago. We can look at platinum. We might skip the dollar. The dollar is really just in the same condition it was. It's on a parabolic rally in short term, and we're looking for a blow off top. Platinum. I'm one of the few people who started trading and charting in crypto, not stocks, from my era. And I love when I look at other stuff and I'm like, this doesn't look at all like crypto. Like, not the candles, but like the shape over the years. Like, all of crypto has a kind of similar vibe to it. I love when I look at other stuff. I'm like, this looks nothing like anything in crypto, right? Like, nothing has as much history. Like 2008, huge high, massive, crazy swing low on platinum. 67% down. That's gibberish in like, I don't know, a few weeks. And then just trades sideways. Very weird. I want to look at that, but maybe not right now. I'm going to have to dig into that myself in a little bit. Hows don't buy Inu. Are you the one that... I know that I looked at that from someone. Or I looked at that for someone. And was that you? There was a bunch of people that were like, DBI. It delisted, I guess, from wherever this was. Is delisted from Uniswap? What? Why? It doesn't work. I'm not gonna lie, Sergio. DBI not looking so hot. Not looking so hot. Chart won't even load. Chart will not even load. All right. Thoughts on AVE? AAVE. What if I was just like, what if this whole streams, what if my streams were just like me pulling up charts and then never actually doing analysis? I feel like people might like that more because I'd be able to interact with the chat a lot more. AAVE looks like real crap right now. Oh no. So many altcoins have this. So many. So many. I don't like that. It makes me a little worried about potentially re-entering the bull market. It makes me think that maybe it'll take longer than I think, which is usually the case. I don't like that though. Shorter, like really short time frame, this looks all right, but I don't like all this. See Coddy. Coddy too. Hottie, what's up with Coddy? Inverse personality of Cromtown. Like Mitch has Rich May. Oh, I didn't know yet. I didn't know that the people did Rich May. That's actually kind of funny. I like that. Coddy. There's a few things I like on Coddy, just looking at it, that I like more than some other things that I looked at. I like this. I like this pattern of falling. Instead of these other charts that are like that are more like, I don't know, this. This is more of like a falling wedge. Immediately off the bat, I like that more. It's not bad. Full div building, always. Mm-hmm. People look at it. Rich May. That's I like that. Shout out to Mitch Ray. Good dude. Him and I, very different people, but get along really well. I really like him. I really respect him as an analyst. In fact, he was a lot of the inspiration for me starting this channel. I was like, somebody, you can actually do this? All right. If I didn't have him to be like, people can actually like do this on YouTube and people will watch, because I didn't know. I might not be here. There might be no Tom Crown. Okay, Tom said he's not a bull or bear. Well, remains to be determined. He says if you don't know, research more. What are we researching, Tom? I need to know where the research is that tells me the future. Because you're right, I've been sleeping on that, and that is probably the most valuable research I could do. I just don't know where it is. You can go back and catch up. What's up, Shrink Tech? Trappa in the house. XRP. XRP looks good. I even said in the Discord, join it. I even said in the Discord last night, XRP looks pretty good for like a scalp long. Looks pretty good for a scalp long. We've been relatively bullish on XRP, honestly, since it fell. Yo, man, say hello. You say hello, Alexander. You said yo. Clickbait sucks. Yeah, it is, but it works. It works. You have like a centrifuge. What is that, Rory? What's the ticker? What is the ticker? I've done like no TA so far. I should do more TA. He's a stupid concept. What's up, JH? Thoughts on life? Life is great, bro. Bullish on life. I'm bullish on my life, on your lives. XTP. They missold. Nah, we haven't really got into it. I'll start some TA. The problem is this. When I start the TA, I get like, it's hyper fixated. And then I don't read the chat and interact with you guys as much. So I'm doing like a little experiment here. Do people continue to tune in if we're not doing just TA? Because when I do just TA, I always see the viewership like slowly trend up. I don't know. I hope so. We lost a few viewers though. Now we're trying to back down. Woo. Wow, Tom. Really? What? Really what? What's up, Nadeem? Oh, Tom. Crypto market is not the stock market. Stop the nonsense. What? What? Is this guy is he just rambling? Is he just saying random things? Crypto is so predictable. Well, yeah, I had my ears open and I was going to take you seriously until you said crypto is so predictable and then said stocks aren't. Sure. Everybody. There's no doubt in my mind that crypto is the least predictable market. that exists. No doubt. With the concept of the supply, like the way the supplies are manipulated and like no regulation. Nah. Dollar's still trending up. I don't like to spend much time on the dollar. Dollar's still trending up. Still looking for 109. We've been looking at that basically all year. Originally I thought this was going to happen. This, for many and many months, I was expecting that. Did not get it. Started falling. Now we're slowly reaching up there. Same target, same things. When the dollar climbs, that's going to put pressure. Doesn't necessarily mean they have to go down, but it puts pressure on everything paired in the dollar. So 109 test, likely going to be kind of a bumpy ride, a red ride there. But if we do, and in my opinion we do, because we had this nasty blow off top on the dollar, lower high, nail in the coffin. As soon as that rejects from 109, pump spree. I expect to see like everything pump. So fingers crossed that happens. Fingers crossed. Super crossed. S&P 500 short. Dude, stocks are so much more predictable than crypto. When I will tell you, this would never play out in crypto. You'd never see this. It would just never happen. It's just clean head and shoulders. Drops right through. Doesn't even dick around. Drops right through. Immediately back test support and hits a lower low. Like, I should trade stocks. I just don't care about them. And I can't bring myself to like actually trade them. I'd rather just buy more Bitcoin or something. Geronimo, baby. Geronimo. I think S&P 500, probably into this week, we see more green. Probably small green days. Lower high. Send it. Ethereums. You prefer this? All right, VP Pooski. I like your name. Tom, you silly goose. You silly goose. What's up, Stoby? Dixie breaking down following oil? I was on the weekly, so it didn't look like it. I don't know. It's hard to say it's breaking down. Like, let's be real. Let's just, like, be objective. I want it to break down. I don't want it to go 109. But objectively, nothing has happened. Ho! National alert! Whoa, national alert. Why would I? No action is required. There is nothing wrong. Thanks, phone, for giving me a heart attack. Jesus. Tom, this is why you're a multimillionaire. And you are now son. I am now son. A son. I've always been one. Told you for years, we fight every 4 years. What do you mean? I was streamed for 4 years. So we fight 4 years ago? And what were you saying? Well, I'm sure I was bullish. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I'm glad that you're successful, my friend. Please teach us, dude. Please just like teach us then. What you didn't say what we need to research. So Magnus comes from the TA for the TA. Why don't I have a chart without Michael Saylor's buys and what? Dude, you might have like dementia, man. You're just saying like random word. What is a chart without Michael Saylor's buys? Oh my god. All right, I shouldn't get distracted this much. I shouldn't. I'm just fueling it, but I'm genuinely entertained. Matic. All right, I'll pull up Matic. I'm genuinely entertained by it. You just need the chart without Michael Saylor's buys. And actually, let's have a chart. Wow, this is a really old chart. Let's have a chart without any of the red candles. I might have to make a new Matic chart. A little quick update. Could look worse. Matic really in the same position as so many coins of you have the like giant void of volume, giant fair value gap, giant just inefficient price action move to the upside. You have your topping, and then you have this series of lower highs with like a flat bottom. Like I feel like they're all gonna break down together, or none of them will, and they'll all just like reverse this pattern and move up. Might be able to look at more Matic. I still haven't gotten to the charts. Oh my. No, you were wrong, kid. You're wrong, kid. Thank you for calling me a kid, dude. I'm old enough that like being called a kid is a compliment. I was wrong then. I'm gonna be wrong now. Stop being bullish. Hey Tom, this is the last time I'm gonna reply to you. No. No, I won't. Goodbye. I'm not gonna ban you, but goodbye. I'm not gonna reply anymore. All right, guys, let's get into some TA. I don't have time for ego. I don't have time for people's egos. Ethereum. That's a good reminder, guys. Reminder, I am wrong. I am not right all the time. I am not a LARPer who hides his losses, only shows he wins. I keep it real. I'm not right all the time. Please don't just copy me. I say it a lot. I want you to make your own decisions. I do well, but copying me will not. Be wary of people who are trying to convince you of their success. Success is the only evidence. Success itself. Day. Let's see, Ethereum. Coming on down. Nice. Short-term time frame on Ethereum. I don't hate that. I don't hate this. Got a nice little fallen, parallel, descending channel. I like that. Like it. That's not placed perfectly. Basically, what I'd look for here, just based on that, on the lower, this is an hourly time frame. Typically, we see these play out with a resolution to the upside. So basically, you're like waiting to see some bottoming signals. So if you have a very low time frame and you're seeing some reversal, what do? I look for a retracement. Easy peas. I don't like any of those. Let's see. Is like a daily there? No, there's nothing. Might not be done falling. That would look pretty good. That brings us really close to 1577 though. Lows coming down, coming up. Feel that it is going to retrace a little. 5 minute. All right. So some on the 5, a little bit on the 5. It's hard to pinpoint where though. I don't see like clean levels that make me confident. The upside might be too muted to really find something good. I would be looking for a retracement though. Ethereum may have some farther to fall. You do have strong support at 1577. If it hits there, then your retracement's probably a lot easier to look for, back to like 1680-ish. Something like that. Your 618 at 1684. Yeah, that's what I meant, 1680-ish. I would say I'm like just 2 cent take Ethereum. Short term, a little bit like mega short term bearish. Maybe exploring down to that 1577 level. And then looking for a retracement back to like 1680. Something like that. Something like that. I don't vibe with Ethereum. I don't know why. I feel like its chart is always like odder to me. I don't look at it enough. Say BNB. BNB looking like dog. Wow. Still looking like dog. BNB. Support, fall, reject support, trade sideways. Distribution. BNB looks not good. It has not looked good though. Like for months we've been like, this looks like crap. I don't know if CZ will let it dump though. Bullish divergence on your lows. That just hasn't been playing out though. It just has not been a factor. The daily's really slowly rolling over market cipher B, which could be something like this. I can see that. I feel like you get a test of 180 at some point. If you break 180, then just good luck with BNB. I still have mine. I'm not going to sell it. I took profits on it. I'm happy with my bag. I'll let it chill. Just give me like a spot position. Something like that. I don't like it. Look at the month. I haven't looked at the monthly on this. Turn the music back on. Monthly fair value gap still chilling. Higher low slightly. Selling momentum on the month still pushing down. Monthly VWAP does show a little bit of like reprieve there. So now that we're out on the monthly, back to like 300-ish, but really got to get past like 240. Maybe 240 is what I'd be looking for. If the if it doesn't just shit the bed and fall off. 240. Where did I place this? 340. There we go. Now it's cleaner. You already tested 240 on after the drop. So I don't know if I'd actually be looking for it to go back there before a drop. Getting stuck. XRP. Slowly rolling over on the day. Not bad. Momentum still reaching to the upside. Still attempting to expand. View up. Just rolling over on the week. I feel pretty good about XRP, to be honest. The solidifying thing I'm looking for in XRP. Close weekly over the 200. Currently underneath it. Last week. Traded above it. Closed back underneath it. I'm looking for it to move back to weekly order block here at 618 cents. Beautiful target. Beautiful target. Retake the 200. Start retracing. Like, the violence of that sell-off after post-Torres or whatever. The violence of that. You're going to see a retracement. There's so many shorts caught on that dump. Many. Did close above its 200-day. I don't think Bitcoin did. Back tested it today. And you start to see some kind of spidery pattern, right? Little legs. Maybe ascending lows, flat top. Backing up 618. Down to lower times. We already have a trade and we're basically at the trade entry. But maybe targeting just under 55, stop below, just very recent low for 3-1. I don't feel super confident about that trade though. It's not my favorite. Better trade likely down here at 52.1. Like micro plays. I don't like that either. I don't like the stop on that. So I can't fit it right now. I'm probably just going to move on. But concept looking here, you moved up back to what was our entry. Looks like it's acting as resistance now with this flat top. But the concept I was trying to but couldn't fit quite is, all right, you're targeting your low. You're betting on this higher low setup. So underneath that low, you could place a stop for a long. I just don't like it up here. You haven't seen enough retracement. So if you tried to go long here, your stop under there, now your upside has to be significantly larger. Like to a point where the risk to reward is not working out well for me when I'm trying to hypothesize a new trade. Something like that though. It's there. It's there somewhere. I just don't have it. Bcashy, I don't know if you're still here, man, but Bcashy, we'll look at it. There you are. You're still here. The first name I saw when I looked up. Same. Tom Mitch, Jeremy Ragsdale. Love Ragsdale. Mostly music content. Oh yeah, Zeke, dude. Been a while, dude. How you doing, Zeke? We've never had this no volume on Bitcoin before, dude. There are some very bear. Like we always have bears here, and we always have bulls here. We always do. But they're like in this stream specifically. You know what it is though? It's probably the title. It's probably the clickbait title. I was gonna say there's some like extreme Like extreme viewpoints going on today. And it's not just one person, it's like multiple. Volume has never been this low. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Has it never been this low? I have a feeling it has. I got a hunch it has. It has. Volume was way lower in November, October 18. Now, either way, that doesn't mean it can't dump from here, right? I'm not saying it can't dump. I'm saying that statement might not be accurate. Might not be accurate. Not accurate. Volume has very slowly trended up. Very slowly. But it's across a very long time frame. We had the lowest volatility, something that we did have the lowest of. Was the lowest volatility of Bitcoin ever. August 23. Lowest volatility ever. At least, I don't want to say ever, but I have a hunch it's ever. This only goes back to 2017. But I have a hunch. It was a lot more volatile in the earlier days. Lots of very violent moves up and down. Lots of wicks. Lots of fat fingers. I feel your aura. TP on XRP. When $589 XRP. What's up, Jeremy Ragsdale, my guy? How you doing? I have to tune into one of your streams sometime. Light it up, everybody. Thank you, Gasper. We still only have 277 likes. We are fading on viewers. We're holding a little, pretty steady at 400. Seems to be our average. I would love to have 420 likes. It would be the best gift. You guys don't have to get me Christmas gifts then. August 23, yep. Hello from Liechtenstein. I need to go back to Germany. Someone fly me out to Germany. It's an emergency, just like the title of this stream. It's not an emergency. Hell's RBC? No idea. Not a clue. I was looking at BCH. I got distracted. When does the alarm stop? What alarm? Oh, the same thing I got. Scared the crap out of me. How are you going to know when you to declare victory on your bull run prediction? That's the trick, Ryan. You never, it's not about declaring victory. I don't need other people to think I'm victorious. I am victorious. Don't need others to recognize my victory. That would only cheapen it, honestly. Only cheapen it. Would it cheapen? Such a victory. See a trade like that on BCH. I still like. Maybe so. When coins go bullish, what I have observed, and you can bring your experiences as well. But when coins go bullish out of a bear market, there's usually one like major support that makes all the sense in the world to be tested as support, but it doesn't. Like a major resistance that just doesn't get skipped. What comes to mind would be 13.8 on Bitcoin right now. 13.8 monthly, never touched on the way back down. Still could, hasn't yet, but that does tend to happen. And maybe 150 is it. Like maybe that pop, you don't get it, and now you do like a janky climb up, and you just don't come back to 150, leaving people sidelined. But I still, like at 150, I'd feel pretty good about BCH. I'd feel pretty darn good. I could see a spot trade, which I wouldn't even have a stop if it was spot, but I could see like a spot long from that 150 if it happens. 193 though, I don't hate this. I could very much see this kind of price action. Nice little 2-to-1 there, a little grab. Little grabski. Daily looks good. Daily, I'm kind of seeing that same shorter term downtrend before uptrend reversal. This trend looks pretty good on the 12 though. Actually looks stronger on the 12. Bear div there. Yeah. Rolling over on the 5. Good. Good. Very short term on bitches. 243. Not a bad spot to tag. Fair value gap looking left right there, 214. Looking right back there. You see a short here. See a long here. These might be able to just be played right back to each other. Get these bad boys at 2-1. Here we go. You can see that. Let's see this. Very, very short term. All right, BCH. I don't know. I don't even know. I got lost in the sauce. Let's look at a link. Promise you a link. I know a lot of people that wanted to see these charts are probably not here anymore because we've been live for a while. Too bad, suckers. I'm still going to do them. Link, we've been looking for this. Link is very much looking like it is playing this out with the higher low. It did retest its range high. Honestly, anything for Link above 590, 570 is looking really good. Looking really good. Whether that's 690 or 640, doesn't matter. You're looking for retests of that high 840, a break, and a back test. Nothing has changed there. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good, actually. $750 on the monthly right there. All these monthly closes and opens. Last month the highest close. You know, maybe this is what I doodled there, like right here. Maybe that's it. 750. Maybe I should just. I'm gonna place the long there. 750. Back to the high. I like it. Too many doodlings. Let me get rid of the old one that looks gross. Link looks pretty good. I like Link. It's been in this range forever. Will it be in this range for another year? Possibly. Possibly. All right, VRA. Again, don't even know if you're here still. If you're here and you want to look at VRA, let me know. Say that was me. I did. Can't even hear the music. Nice. This chart definitely could be worse. I actually kind of like what I'm playing with. I don't know if it's necessarily like mega bull, but I just like the way it looks. I like this rally. My issue, you have this like a fair value gap here, and we've seen many coins do this back to those fair value gaps. But I kind of like this. You have an order block of monthlies up here. It's your 618 retracement. That's up at almost 2 cents. You rallied from 0.02 up to 1.1 cents. You fell right back on the monthly to your 618. And now you're back at monthly resistance. So here's unfortunately what I have to say. I like this chart, but at the moment, for me, it looks like a short. Not like that. It looks like a short. And the reason being only really because you're at the top of your monthly resistance. You're at the top. Going long right underneath resistance on the month is just statistically a bad idea. Statistically. That RSI is high. I like that. I wish I was that high. Daily's a little weird. Wow. Well, you do have this. You do have this. You have a nice little rally to that resistance, and you have a very incredibly strong moving average setup. All those moving averages are just coiled into one tight ball, and they're ready to shoot price in one direction or the other. This is a sign of some powerful move ahead when you have consolidated to the point where all those moving averages are together. I guess then you obviously would say your next range high, right? Like 7.8 cents. I want to stop above that. Just under 8 cents. Two to one. I want to long it, but I just can't justify it here. You could very easily see this play out. Kind of the same thing. Hopefully your low holds. If you do get this, that might be an opportunity, because I would feel all right looking for a long there with a tight stop down at 0.004. Vera. All right, I gotta get through some of these Solana, or we'll literally never end up streaming. Solana, the TA has been fire. Longs after longs on longs on longs. Hits. Resistance support. You did kind of skip back testing 20.29, but I said that earlier in the stream. You do tend to see that when things start heating up. You do have another untested support below you, and that is the $22.10. It just totally ignored that resistance on the way up. Logically, that should have been a very strong resistance. You had distribution at that range, 22 to 2090. You fell, you back tested that support as resistance. You fell to a lower low. You came back up, and you started paying that inverse head and shoulders. I like it. There. The inverse head and shoulders, though, we do look for the back test to the neckline. That's that $20.20. So I'd still probably be looking for a position there as opposed to kind of cutting it early at 22. I don't know if that's the smart move. It's the impatient move. I think the smart move is the patience to $20. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know crap about Sol. All I know is its connection to like Sam Bankman. Freden. Potential long there though. 22. I'd wait for 20. This is looking pretty good over time. Your RSI is a little high for how little distance you put on, how little upside you put on. But that might be irrelevant. It's interesting that $25 didn't get hit. That's a very strong psychological level you tend to see price attracted to. Did not quite hit it. Pepe short fire. Still looking at the same stuff for Pepe. Still have my short open. Maybe I'll pull up those trades too. Let's look at the old trades. Ape, I'm looking for $1. I might take this trade. I just don't like Ape, honestly. You can get a back test of 176 or 174. Still looking for that on a potential short, despite its reluctance to do so. I don't like it. I'm just going to keep going. AVAX digging itself out of the grave. Kind of mids there. Good close last month. Actually, a pretty strong week, or last week. Actually, a pretty strong week here. It looks like it came back. Oh yeah. This is my problem when I have too many of these things placed. Send it back. There we go. Screw it. Oh yeah. There it is. Pretty good. Actually, I'll put it on the hours. It's just, that's what happens when you put too many on the hourly. It looks weird. Longs are still looking all right from 933 of resistance to 12. That's like the immediate upside target. It's probably where I would take profit. 1150 if you're shy. Lower time frames look pretty good. Pretty good. Problem again, to rehash, if you lose support here that we saw in September, you don't have anything. And I keep pointing this out, it's probably redundant, it's probably repetitive. You just don't have. AVAX a little bit better than some of the things we've looked at, as it had at least some red days on the way up. A lot of charts are just like green, 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 green. You just don't have any really efficient price action below that until you get down into that like 430 range. And that's just the thing I want to kind of remind and leave with you guys on a lot of these charts, is you have a pretty thin barrier to a very big fall underneath them. Now that barrier may hold and likely will hold for some of these coins, but some of them it won't, and we're going to see some gnarly drops still. Not necessarily AVAX, which is across the board. There's a lot of pipers to be paid. I don't want to look at Gala. So I like a Theta, but it's been a while. This is what I wanted to show you. Little updates on the trades. These are the ones I have open still. Short on Pepe, straight fire up 105%. The Bitcoin long from 27K, up 8%, about 500, 600 bucks. Theta, I did take a long. It's still up 20%. I don't know if it's a good idea, though. Basically, I went long on this because I saw like news that was more significant than most news in crypto for Theta, which just had no price reaction. And I was like, okay, I'm going to reverse engineer this. A lot of the time you have the news and you FOMO long as it's pumping. You get wrecked every time. Well, this isn't pumping. So maybe I long it and wait to see if that news plays out in like any kind of capacity. Well, no one cares about Theta apparently, because it was nothing. It was nothing. That trade was up actually much stronger than it is right now, but still holding on. Under 56 cents and Theta's cooked. Brendan just wants to remind everybody that you can't hide. I mean, unless you're the hide and seek master. Jedi Skirk is Groot. Tom I hope he's still talking. I just saw like 20 minutes ago he said in all caps the market's crashing. He goes, I will be back before the end of money. To say you should have listened. I bet you will, buddy. By the end of money, it will be very important. One of the realest guys in crypto. Thank you, Sergio. Let me refresh the chat. It's still frozen back there. Theta. I made my money on Theta. I'm good. I'm gooch. This is like Theta's either the craziest, awesomest long ever, or it's just hot fucking it's just garbage and just gonna get wrecked. I gotta watch my language with the F words. I don't mean to say it, but I gotta watch it. YouTube doesn't like that word. It's not like punishable just to say it randomly. The context is important, but it's just in general YouTube frowns on it. So YouTube is the boss. Nah, they're the judge, jury, and execution. I wonder if Theta actually ends up, because this looks bad. You see the flat bottom, you see lower highs right here. The kind of like skipping a stone. You throw a stone and the first bounce is the biggest and they get smaller, 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 and then eventually it sinks. That's a really good metaphor. When you skip a stone and you throw it across water, it skips multiple times. The first skip is the strongest skip. It's the highest. Each skip after that goes less and less and less, and then eventually it breaks through the support or the water and it sinks. That's a good way to remember that. I like that. It kind of looks like it's going to do that. 3.6 cents would be potentially a really great target for like maybe a wiki low. I pulled up so many things for you. So many things for you guys. No way I get through it. We didn't get 420 likes yet, so 300, not bad though. I'll give it to you guys. 300, that's hella good. Today it's not spicy. Dot, I'm still looking for a short. $2 might be a little low of a target. Say like 3. Short entered. Low hasn't been broken yet, so this is a trade. Definitely want to monitor that one if that was something someone took or someone came up with their own. Have not broken your low. Still ugly. No other thoughts. I could go on forever about Neo. Platinum. Don't buy Inu. Volume. Bitcoin, dude, it's like, does Tom Crown go live? If yes, do this. Did I wonder, like, was I live right here? Was I live right here? I wonder if I can predict when I was live based on, like, how sideways it is. That'd be a funny thing to try. Still chilling. Still chilling. For the sake of boredom, maybe. Could be played something like that. 2 to 1. See that. Let's see the chat. I'm just gonna read the chat. I was having fun doing that. You agree with Monkey? What'd Monkey say? Vet, please. Pull a vet up. I'm probably not going to do TA on it. I'm a little not feeling the alts today, but I'll pull it up. Can I look at Lagun? Stu JK. Are you JK? Are you for real? Too many levels there. It's a really old chart. Has like horizontals from 2019 on it still. You guys know, a little pro tip on TradingView. You can't see it, I guess, on the stream, but if you go to the toolbar on the right or the icon bar on the right and you go all the way down, there's this weird, like, polygon, trapezoid, diamond thing that has, like, a little, I don't know, V underneath it. And if you click it, that's the object tree, and you'll see all of your individual things on this chart, including your indicators and stuff written on them. So if you ever want to, like, clean up a chart, you can really just go in and, like, delete all of the brushes. That's a great way to start. Anything that's hidden, go ahead and delete that because you're not seeing it anyway. If you lose something, if you hide something, you can't find it, you can unhide it there, which is a little pro tip not everybody knows. There we go. Is that on there? Yep. A wee. Okay. That'll have to do. Enough chores. That could look worse. Could look worse. We long or short? We're schlong, baby. Shorting XRP. I think there's a trade. I think XRP, there's trades there. I think there's even solid arguments for the short. You're at the 200. You're at the 200 week, 200 day. Arguments there too. I'm not sure. I just think it's likely going to be a volatile coin. I think there's going to be some good trades on it. I wouldn't necessarily short it personally right now, though. Can you give me an advice or play to make $100 from 10 today? Manuel Carrera, I will give you advice worth so much more than the $100 right now. If you go and ask that question to 10 people streaming or something, or 10 trading groups, or 10 whatever, right? 10 communities, you will get yes, like, I don't know, a lot of the time. The reason being is those people are trying to take your money. Either like, want commissions from you or whatever, or they just want your engagement. They want your subscribe, your follow, and they'll just tell you what you want to hear. They'll build you up. They'll tell you these things that are impossible. The answer is absolutely not. And the answer is, if you keep asking that, you'll get a yes. If you do it, you will lose your money. Like, you'll lose that $10. And if you need 100 because it's important to you, losing 10 is not going to be good for you. You will lose it. The value in this is that You will be promised, though, any return you ask for. You will find someone to promise it to you. None of them can promise it to you. Most of them probably don't know anything about trading or charts, and they're just scammers, grifters. But a 10x, especially in one day, is not something that is reasonable. Not going to happen. If you want that kind of return, man, I would honestly, like, I don't know, bet on sports, fights, lottery tickets, things that you're probably going to lose anyway, but are probably more realistic than having a 10x today. Not going to happen. I wish I had that answer, but here's the thing, dude. Here's the proof in the pudding that it isn't a concept that's realistic. If anyone could do that, why would they be on YouTube? Why would they be anywhere? They would be infinitely rich, right? And then why would they tell you how to do it? Why would they want anyone else to know? Realistically, there just isn't a way to do that. It could happen. You could 10x your money in a day. It's possible. But it might take, I don't know, 100 tries. It might take 1,000 tries. And by then, it doesn't matter if you 10x your money because now you're still down 99% or something, right? Be careful, dude. Be careful. Those kind of questions get people. It's just like, it's just a target for scammers and for grifters. I chart anything. I'll even chart your lies, monkey. Got an alert. Here's the alert. Bitcoin going. Let's go. We finally broke our high. It took all stream to break this tiny little high on the 5-minute. The entirety of the stream. Hopefully it keeps going. Could be getting spicy. It bothers me so much how little I can like see when the opacity is wrong on these. When you overlap them, it gets even harder. That's what she said. Bear with me. There we go. Yeah, just about done there. It's important to me. It deleted the short here for some reason. I did not hit the delete button. Did I not place it? There it is. I placed it. All right, so technically that long concept already took profit. The short, this didn't work either. That just placed a short thing there. Okay, I give up. I was trying to keep it honest, keep it real. Keep it safe. But it didn't want that. Didn't want that. Oh, someone said, can I explain when I go through Market Cipher? Absolutely, and I do all the time. If that's like content you want to see, go back to the beginning of the stream. Typically, not as much even in this one, but in general, at the beginning of the stream, I go through and really use Market Cipher, and I typically do explain almost everything that I see and I'm thinking. Then as we get into the stream, we've been live for like an hour or two, I don't have as much energy, and I get a little lazier, and I stop explaining as much, just because my energy's low. I also am like just now getting over being sick. Very, very sick. Today's the first day that I'm not miserable. There's no play like that. That's right, Oli Raoul's good stuff. What's up, Majin Buu? Majin Buu. Who killed Majin Buu in Dragon Ball Z? Was it Goku? Or was it Trunks? Should put a poll up. How am I feeling about H-bar? Let me take a look. Feeling good about a lot of stuff here, probably in the very short term as Bitcoin moving up. Neck's getting stiff. I need to get new pillows. Anybody have good recommendations for pillows? You know, so here's some of the only analysis I feel like is valuable right now is looking at the Bitcoin pair. It's funny because in the bull market I didn't find much value in it. Now I'm finding a lot of value in the bear. H bar just broke its low against Bitcoin. It is looking absolutely to come down to this previous wick. It's like another 3% drop, if not lower, maybe back to the lows, which is like a 15% drop. That is some of the only indications, really, I feel, that are outside of everything just follows Bitcoin that will give you an idea. So it just broke its low today, and while I might be a little more bullish than that on H bar. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I'm looking for a long. I am more bullish than that on H bar. That is like the only kind of like bearish thing I can add in, you know, like the only piece of like research. I'm Tom, not Tom. I don't have all the research. Let's see on the really low. Don't really like that. You have like support at our entry. And this is just for very low time frame. Bounced off of support, consolidated, fell. Now you look like you're making some kind of like channel up back to the entry at like 4.9 cents. Super low hits on RSI on the 15. You know, I do not have a unique perspective on this right now. The Bitcoin pair does look, it looks bearish in, I'd say the short term, meaning like, I don't know, day to like 2 weeks-ish, something like that. It looks like it's going to lag against Bitcoin for a while. But that doesn't dictate up or down necessarily in price. As if Bitcoin goes up, these all can still go up even if they drop against Bitcoin. Zooming out, we were looking basically for this. We're looking for this pattern on H bar. Looking for a higher low, into a higher high, into a higher low, back to 6.2 cents, and then potentially start a little correction there. Still in that camp. Still in that camp. There is, however, since the start of 2013 or 2023, a nice parallel triangle going on, and you'll notice this low did not get there. We had sellers come in, squash the rally, and it's kind of been reflecting that. The Bitcoin pair reflects that as well. We could see it return to that trend line again. That'd be about 4.3 cents at current price and time. Before then, still looking for like that 6 cents. I think retracement is more likely than actually touching the bottom again first. But we won't know. Here we go, Bitcoin. Now we're actually starting to make moves here. Now the trade from the beginning of the stream is looking much better. Much better. Let me quick. Okay, so 27.7. I do believe that was the resistance on the day. Yep, from the rally in August. I got sold off at the 200. The spookiest rally, or spookiest sell-off we've had probably all year. Maybe March at 19.5. We are interacting with that right now in a low time frame. 27.7. This for anyone like FOMO longing right now instead of longing back at the base, not a good idea probably, because you're at that daily support. 27.6, 27, even a better price than to FOMO in right here, right underneath this resistance. If anything though, it's probably a short at 27.7, huh? Because this didn't fill in hindsight, unless this candle goes back above it in this candle. I'm not gonna have it look like it filled. Actually, it looks like it will. Looks like it will. All right. Where can I place a stop? I don't like that stop. 1% downside. 1% drawdown. I don't like the risk to reward. Dang it. I don't like the calculation there. That's too high. Okay, it did fill. Technically, it did fill. I'm not going to short this right here. This is one of the rare opportunities where price is right at the value I'm talking about. Often it's, well, you're going to have to wait for it to move. This is the logical play, in my opinion. A long here doesn't make sense compared to a short. I'm not going to take the short because I don't really think that is going to retrace right now like this. I do still think we are going to see this back to the 200. But hey, you don't have to be bullish. If you're bearish, I think you're looking for a position. Figure out what makes sense for you right here. That is officially filled. The stop is hard though. The stop is hard because you need like a 1% drawdown to even like look at a high. And then if you take that, then you have to be expecting Bitcoin to move at least 1% down for a 1-to-1, which is, in my opinion, shit trading. And that's back to 27.4. 27.4 actually might be... That actually could happen. Maybe that is the trade then for the short. We'll see. We'll see. And if you're gonna short or long it, do it on Femex using my link. Because then at least, if you go broke, then at least like I make some pennies. Make like pennies, penny on, I don't know, every dollar in fees you pay. Make like a few pennies off of it. That'd be good. Support your favorite Tom Crown. Not the fake Tom Crowns. The ones on Twitter. Alright, that's just vibing now. Just vibing. What do I think of realistic pump on XRP by the end of the year? I think it's realistic, yes. It depends on what you mean by pump. I don't think new all-time high or anything. What's up, Matt Osborne, Jermeal, Donato Cabrera, Digital Art, Asset Degen. You're still here, bro. What a Chad, dude. Moggy Games, love you, darling. Where's T-Bone? Get him over here. What's up, Cheap Vlog? Prophet Bear, tell us your prophecy. Ravalion, Umar Khan, and Wick. Have there been any more subscribers? We have been in a subscriber bear market, but I missed some. I guess it's not playing the sounds for me. Zorro, Indiana, if you're still here, Chad. End my suffering. If you're still here, you're Chad. Join the Discord. If you're new, join the Discord. I'm gonna write this just so I know. Don't like this short. Good play. I don't like it. Make it a little less visible. Is that Monkey? I'm not gonna lie. I skip over the blue names sometimes because my brain just like skips them. I don't know why. There's T-Bone, Monkey, Moggy, and Pickle. Pickle. I don't even know. Do I need to shout you out anymore? I will. Pickle, actually, with the solidest advice given. I agree. People will say, I need to make this much money trading. Can I make it? The answer is this. It's not a good idea. Probably not. Maybe, but probably not. The answer is, you can make that amount of money on a job. I know. Okay, screw jobs, but that's how you do it. If you need a certain amount of money, you get a job. Trading, you can make whatever amount of money technically, but it's not consistent. There's no consistency to it in that sense. And so it's not a replacement for a job, in my opinion. You sold all your VeChain DV. Good luck. Hassan like in a gala. Gala's boring right now. Hate that we got... Oh, that one didn't get sniped. Nice. Technically still in profit. Let's go. Let's go. That actually does look pretty good. Close above 1.545 cents on Gala, and I'll be looking for more upside. Might be muted, might have only be to like 1.77, but I'd be looking for like 2.5 cents. Nice little pump, guys. How you feeling about the pump? How you feeling? How's this pump feel? This whole micro fraction of a percent pump. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Avalanche up 1.8% on the hour. TON up a 1.1. ICP up 1. IOTA, Stacks, BSV. On the day, Trust Wallet actually mooning me. We should look at Trust Wallet. Likely at the end of its run, but we'll see. Wrecked. Do I have another TWT? I think this is the old one. Nope. Riggedy wrecked. Right back to resistance. 9.5. 9.6. 96. Getting into the fractions. That don't look bad, Toncoin. That don't look bad at all. No bear div. So this doesn't look bad. I think this could run a little more TWT. Here's the issue. Where do you enter? Do you just mark it in here? Then where do you stop? Down here at 81? That's a 10% drop just to like get to the next support. You have an order block on the 4 hour down there, which might be opportunity. Might be opportunity down here for a long. I just don't like the long up there. 5%. So we need 15, 20. There you go. You can see that play. I just don't like they're right back up here at these wiki highs. You're like, this looks like something that'll get faded. Be cool if I was wrong, but likely the whole market would have to rally for me to be wrong there. Solana's moving a little bit. It's down for the day still. Never mind. It's not really moving. Long good. Both longs are good. Right on. Right on. What time is it? 3:12. It's almost 2 hours. That's not actually as long as I thought. It's pretty long. I'm starting to lose my voice though. Voice is starting to get grumbly. Grumbly bumbly. Oh, really? Here's some alpha. If you had your taxes extended in the US, friendly reminder, extended tax filing is due like October 14th. That's like something that's stressing me out. Of course I had to get freaking sick right before it. Don't forget, file your taxes. Don't go to jail. Don't go to jail. Pay your taxes, especially in crypto. They're just looking for reasons to put us in jail. Although you don't really go to jail for taxes, do you? I don't know. Never been. Don't plan to. Got to eat my oatmeal. Got distracted. All right. All right. We like Husky. More likes, I agree. Ante. Either 28.81, 28.2. And Bitcoin starts dumping. And we make another high. That is true. I agree. I agree with you. Micro pump. It's a pump for ants. Jesus is the way, says Prophet Bear. Candle Daddy. That's a funny name. Hope you're feeling better. I am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am. I'm getting a little tired, and my energy supplies I noticed are not quite back to 100%, but I'm feeling at 100% today. First day since I went to the hospital. Felt like crap that day. Need to listen to my body more. Listen to your body. NBF Forum 28. Let's go. I agree. Let's go 28. 100 more likes at 420. I wish, but I don't know. You're the Chad. You're the Chad. Top G. Tell us, Neji. What makes you so Chadly? Umar, you love me? Love you too, bud. End my suffering. You're a Chad. What makes you a Chad? End your suffering. You subscribed. That does actually make you a Chad officially. So, you're right. I love $0 maker fees. Prophet Bear, Super Chat. You know, let's take on Jesus coin. Sure, bud. I don't know if I've ever charted it. Certainly, we've had spammers and bots and stuff come ask for it. But the way you worded that, think it'll hit 1,000K? Not a chance, dude. Not even. I don't even know what this is. Not even a pretend chance. What do you mean? I don't think you meant that. Do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean actually by 100K. Certainly, you don't mean 100K dollars. Like, there's no way. If that is what you thought, like, what? Who have you been talking to? Jesus coin needs Jesus, apparently. DCA'd into it in September. You know what? I mean, no, it's not going to 100K ever, but I'll tell you, September does not look bad for have DCA'd there. This is not bad. This is not the worst. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good play. I don't know if I trust this rally, though. Money flow is rolling up. Momentum's up. Maybe. Maybe. More realistically than 100K. I could see 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, millions, 10 millions. I could see 500 millionths of a cent. You can see that. pretty confidently I could see 400 millionths of a cent. I hate charts that look like this. It's a little too early to get excited. You're holding through the bull market. Do it, buddy. Go for it. Could I interest you in some Bitcoin, my friend? Perhaps you could use some Bitcoin. That would be my advice. That's my only financial advice is it's crazy not to have Bitcoin. Crazy. It is wild to me that there's a whole class of crypto people who don't understand the spirit of the space, of really the entire aim of the space, and they don't believe in Bitcoin. It just doesn't make sense to me. That makes sense to me. I guess it's because the reality is this: if you got into Bitcoin before like 2018, it's likely because you believe in Bitcoin and you believe in the concept and the value that it offers, that blockchain offers. After that, it was really lost. People don't talk about it anymore. It's not what new people want to hear. Really, they just want Lambo, and that's why they don't care. They don't get the value prop, right? They only care about it going up. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It just is feels weird to me. Feels odd to me. Because when I started, it was the opposite. There was nobody really looking for Lambo. It was like, we all might go to jail together over this. Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum might be doing the little breakout early. If I was on a scalp long for Ethereum, not financial advice, I'd be looking for like 1686. Scalp long. I'd be looking for 1686. It broke its descending parallel channel, looking for a retracement. Message from my doctor. I'll take a look at the event. Do I believe in crypto regulation? Oh, with the regulation, it doesn't matter if you believe in it. It has always been inevitable. There's no avoiding it. I don't like when people say like we need it. I don't think Bitcoin needs anything. I don't think we need it, but it's inevitable. It's coming. Whether it's now or 10 years from now, it'll be here. Can it do anything to Bitcoin? No. That's why I like Bitcoin. I don't like a lot of this centralized crap. No, but it will definitely put the hurt on a lot of things that really shouldn't exist anyway, that are just money grabs. I think regulation as a net will be positive over time. Frames dropped. Yeah, my computer connection's like dropping. I saw it pop up. You know, since we're doing that, as good time as any. No, it's not as good time as any, because now we got a bunch of viewers again, because Bitcoin's going up. Shit. Well, shit. We got 410. We can get to 420 likes. If we get to 420 likes, guys, I'll stay on for like another hour and a half. We have 340. We have 410 watching. We can get 420. We can get 420. With your help. Bitcoin looking bullish here. Our trade that we placed, I don't know, an hour or 2 hours ago, playing out pretty well. This is a very small time frame, so keep your emotions in check. Not even a 1% drawdown on our stop. We're looking for 2% upside on the trade. I don't like this short, but we place it there for the bears. I think it'll get stopped out. 28K, logical upside target. The most important price on the chart. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, I ranted about it for a while. If you want to hear more, go back to like the last stream. You'll hear a lot more ranting. A lot more. It's looking pretty good. Daily, when we started, was just barely bullish engulfed. Now making a stretch, making a run. Absolutely looking, in my opinion, for the daily resistance, and that's 28K. Right there with the 200 daily moving average, the 200 weekly moving average, and the 20 weekly moving average. And we go to the month, and it's, oh no. I swear it was the 20 on the monthly or something. What was it here on the monthly? Was I wrong about that? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Let's look at Bollinger Bands for a little bit. Just a little exercise while maybe we get 420 likes. Dang, you guys did good though. We got another 40. Now we're at 375. That's very good. It's on the way. I'm proud of you guys. Proud of you. You came together to accomplish a goal. Whether you accomplish it or not doesn't matter. Just you came together matters. 20 weekly, there it is. Like, this is it. This is the only resistance, the only price I think is like important right now. I think every trader, whether they're bearish or bullish, should have their eyes on 28K today and tomorrow and the next day and pretty much every freaking day, unless we break our swing low or break 28K and keep running. 28K is like the gate before Eden. Pop up there on the 5 already sold off. Slow and steady. Slow and steady, lads. The 1 Bitcoin long is still 1 Bitcoin long, baby. I like having a 1 Bitcoin size when I trade. Not that you should, not recommending it, but I like it just for the reason that it's really easy to figure out like where you entered and how much it's up. Because if it's 1 Bitcoin long and you entered at 27K, now it's 27.7, you're $700 in profits. Simple. Easy. On that trade though, I had already realized about 400, 350, 790-ish still open. Green clouds. Ooh, you know what? We've been really snarky with all these longs today. Maybe just like, should we poke the bear? Just poke the bear. I'd leg it down here better. 27.6, 27. But I want it to bounce right here. So which one should I do? Man, you got trades at both, actually. Scalp. Could see this. Could see this for a scalp. Could see this for a longer play. We even said we're looking for kind of this lightning zap price action. Stop tight enough that if the really aggressive one, which is not as recommended, if that one breaks, you stopped out before potentially entering the next one. A lot of the time you'll be like trying to place your stop right at the next entry. That's just a sign you're not doing it right. Not a good trade. You gonna do that long or give it all back. Papito, how are you, Papito? Don't do it. I'm not doing it. It's okay. Trading is that's the thing I was ranting about earlier. Everyone loses trades. Everybody. You have to expect to lose trades. There's no one who has a trading career that doesn't lose trades. So don't let losing trades make you fearful. They're part of winning. Profit is a bigger picture than just one trade. And you can extrapolate out from that sentence, basically, lots of things about trades. Trades should never be large enough to, liquidate you, to lose all your assets. Never. So that's what I hope doesn't happen. What's up, Ahmed? Yeah, I pulled up TWT earlier. It does. I do think it has more upside, maybe, but I think going long right here is really bad. Really bad. You have a solid entry down here, though, at like 81 or 82.7. Whether it fills or not, I don't know. I do think it has more upside, but I think entering right now is a great way to just catch the top, have it retrace, get wrecked, and then it go up. The wisdoms. You entered your short. Let's see if we turn. Maybe. I hope it works out for you, bud. Hope it works out just for you. Personally. I don't care if this, like, which one of these like fills or doesn't fill or hits or doesn't hit. I've traded like tens of thousands of times. I just no longer really care about one because I know I'm not risking enough for it to matter. Keeping my risk controlled. Do that. That green candle, that was your short, wasn't it? It was a rare. I bet. I know that vibe, dude. Happens to me constantly. Anytime I market order, it literally always goes the wrong way. It always goes the other way. Every single market order. That's why I don't use market orders. I don't know if that's just anecdotal or what, but like every single time. Probably sideways, yeah. Losing trades makes you broke. Well, really, really what that means is, yeah, you got to improve your trading. It makes you broke. You know, I can actually even say more. Not only should you expect to lose trades, but in my opinion, good trading, you will lose more trades than you'll win. No exception. No exception. Unless you're doing 1-to-1 risk reward or lower, which is like stupid in my opinion. It's really, people who take lower than 1-to-1 risk reward, all they want is to brag about how good they are at trading, and they don't care if they make money. They just want to say, I win all the time. Yeah, but you don't make any money. Who cares? Look at Jesus F. Yeah, why not? Why not? Jesus. Jesus F. Yikes. That's even on logarithmic? What? Dude. That's a rug, dude. This is like a straight up rug. I mean, rugs bounce, though. Things that get rugs, I mean, they bounce, but that's rough, man. That's really rough. Why are my indicators not loading? My indicators are just not loading at all. I don't know what's happening with TradingView. It could be my connection because we did lose connection earlier. Dude, I don't know what to tell you about this. This is rough. Honestly, my opinion is if I DCA'd into this, I think your DCA in USD is probably a good, you're probably at a good point. Probably at a good point. You're definitely at a good point if you're DCAing with Ethereum specifically. If you're trying to stack Ethereum. Like, you might break this low, but I very realistically could see something like this. Previous support into this rally, you drop below it, back to that support as resistance, and maybe poops to bed. Maybe it runs to infinity. I don't know. But I would honestly look in my own scenario, if I was in this, to get out of it at a profit. I wouldn't panic sell for a loss, but I'd probably look to get out at a profit. And I think right there, that looks like mid-August, that low. This low actually looks a lot like this low already. I would probably look to get out. But I also don't have any belief that this will do anything. You might, and so that might change it for you. That's a 27% upside. So if you DCA'd in September, like you said, likely you're about quarter, 25% up. That's a good trade. Hella good trade, especially when you're trading coins, not dollars. Hella good trade. Boom bap bap, boom bap bap. Not Raptor. Oh, is that Raptor? Yeah, it was. Why did that happen? Why did it do that? Why was a Raptor there? Sorry, man. Why is that the second thing when I type in Jesus? Jesus is not in the title nor the ticker. Well, that's some advice for Raptor then. This is Jesus 20? Is it Jesus coin or Jesus token? Yeah, get rid of it. I know. I know. I should just have a sign that says we don't take. I don't do like charts for donations. I just like feel bad. I'm like, you know, Is that money worth this amount of time? No. No. And it's net bad probably for the channel. However, I just like, I don't know, I feel bad. This isn't as bad as Raptor. Raptor was a rug. That was straight up rug town. I'm just trying to be real nice about it. Broadening. Descending wedge. Broadening. Descending wedge. This is what I'd probably look for. You already maybe got the higher low. Something like that. You're right at resistance. Honestly, dude, in the better of ways, had I DCA'd this, I'd be out. I'd be out, man. If I DCA'd and I was up 82% against Bitcoin and we were right here, I'd be out. This broadening wedge, though, is bullish. I think it resolves bullishly. Like at some point, even if it goes all the way back down, like at some point it's going to retrace this, in my opinion. With like very little exception. I don't know if I would bet on this though. If you're up 82%, if that was me, and it was Bitcoin, because Ethereum I don't care as much about, I'd be out. Wrong Jesus. All right, well, I'm sorry, guys. We're done with Jesus. No one else wants to see it, really. I know you do, and I appreciate you. Maybe I can look at it again in the future, but I'm out of energy for Jesus and most altcoins now. My energy popped up there as we started trending up in viewers. That's settling back down with price. We popped up to like 420 viewers, now we're back down. I think it's the time. It's the time for you to join Discord. Join Discord right now. If you can hear my voice, join discord.gg/TomCrown. Join our community. If you can hear my voice right now, sign up for Femex. It is a great trading platform. They're a great partner of ours. They've saved this channel from maybe not existing back in the day. I've used them for years. I've never had any issues. If you do have issues there and you've signed up with my link, I can get you to a customer service person. They are an exchange, so they have risk, just like any exchange. But they are great. Use my link. It supports us. Make sure you subscribed and liked. Check out the Educational Shorts playlist. And we're going to be live Friday. Love you, fam. Crown out.